Hey, what's up, guys? So yesterday we had a great day. We had one parlay that hit, then we had two plays that hit as well as the Grizzlies. And I actually had this up right here, and I deleted it by accident. But anyways, it was a 3-0 day. It was a great day. I actually shared the three of them here. Again, it was the Grizzlies. Let's take a look here. Let me take a look. NBA games yesterday. Sorry, I just hopped off this other live, and I'm a little like the brain is a little mush. But yeah, we had the Thunder. That's what it was. It was the Thunder minus 8.5. And then we had the Cavaliers and they won by 40. And then we had the Pistons. And then we also had the Grizzlies. So it was a great day overall. I'm gonna give you guys a few plays right now. So what I will tell you today is a smaller slate, obviously. I'm gonna go through some college stuff later on. I'll be back and share those as well. But right now, I do like the Suns. The Suns. The only way I'll take them is if Vovacek is out for the Bulls, which he's not. He has not been confirmed as being out. So you have to wait for that to show up. I don't think he will be out because they're. Let me share my screen so you can see. So right here, if Vovacek is out, then I'm going to go with the Phoenix Suns. But right now, I'm not touching this game. I'll just give you the whole breakdown, and then I'll actually show you what I'm going to go with. So I do like Brooklyn to cover the spread. I think I got them at a plus 11.5. Don't quote me on that because I didn't want to share that one, being that the fact that the Philly is in at home, and when Philly's at home, they're a lot better team. However, the Brooklyn Nets have been doing a lot better recently. They are covering spreads. They have the same record. You can see 20 and 35. The 76ers are actually on a decline, and the Nets are actually on an incline. So I don't like the fact, again, that they're at home in the 76ers. But I think the Brooklyn Nets have been doing solid lately. So yeah, John is saying thanks for the picks yesterday. Yeah, you're welcome. Everyone that I posted got won. So that was a good thing. And the only one I was a little bit worried about was the Grizzlies, but they somehow came back and won that game, which was crazy because they were down by like 25 points or something. I can't remember exactly, but they were down by a lot. All right, so this one I do like. I'm actually going to give you guys the picks. So I'm going to show you what I'm going with. I was on this live earlier. If you haven't done so, make sure you subscribe to this channel. So I appreciate you guys that are here. So I'll just give you kind of the full breakdown of the slate, and then I'll tell you exactly what I'm going with. I actually have some player props as well. That I found on this live earlier. So right here, I do like Denver. They're let me just give you guys the stats. They're projected to win, 70% chance to win. Let's see. They've dominated the Lakers recently, winning 11 straight games against them. So the Nuggets are beating the Lakers 11 straight times already. The last 11 times they faced each other, and then they have. So the keys to the game are 3-point shooting. The Lakers improved 3-point shooting. Obviously, they have Luka Doncic over there, but he's limited on minutes. Then you got the defense. Okay, the game promises to be exciting contest between the two strong Western Conference team. They're looking to maintain. So this team right here has been doing excellent, especially when they're at home. Lakers is not a strong road team. So they're still kind of finding the rhythm, especially with Doncic being, unlimited minutes and stuff like that. So I'm not too worried about the Lakers in this position. The Lakers, I actually had them to beat a couple of games ago, and they lost to like a sorry ass team. I think they lost to the Hornets or something like that. So I'm not worried about the Lakers in this position. I do love the Denver in this position. I went against Utah yesterday, and the Cavaliers beat them by 40 points or something like that. It was I don't know if it was that dramatic, but it was a lot of points. They lost by a lot of points. So again, these guys they're not good at all. And Houston is actually on an incline as well. So you can see their record is 35-21. And then over here, it's reversed. It's 13-42. So Houston has a lot of firepower, and Utah really, really just sucks overall. They've been struggling. The matchup is so again, the matchup, it means that the Houston Rockets is going to continue to go up, and Utah is going down. And Charlotte and Portland, I'm not touching at all. I'm just not touching it. I don't trust either one of those teams. There's nothing that stands out to me as far as like an edge. So I'll just tell you, I like the Nuggets today. I like the Rockets today. And if Vovacek is going to sit for the Bulls, then I like the the Suns. But if he doesn't sit, I don't like him. And then I like Brooklyn at the plus 11.5 or something like that. The only thing with the Brooklyn, I'm not going to put it out there. You guys can take it if you want, but I'm not throwing it out there because they only have a 33% chance of winning. But again, I don't care if they win or not. I have them at the plus 11.5, which means they can lose as long as they don't lose by 12. So if you haven't done so, make sure you click on the link in the description and then click on, or actually go to beastsportspicks.com. Also, you can subscribe here. If you're not getting the free picks, John just said he got the free picks and it worked out for him. So if you haven't done that, click on the link in the description or go to beastsportspicks.com and then you'll see it says free right there. All right. So I'm going to give you guys the first one here. Let me take a look here. Give me a second. I'll share the first pick right now. It's going to be the Rockets. It's going to be the Rockets minus 7.5. That's going to be the first pick. I really like the Rockets in this position, like I've already mentioned. I'm not going to repeat everything, but the Houston Rockets are actually a very good team this year, and the Jazz are just horrible. So this should be an easy win. They're both on a back-to-back, so that doesn't really change much. But the Rockets are actually up, and Jazz are down, and Jazz are struggling big time. So I'll give you guys the next one, and that's going to be the Nuggets on a 6.5. I really like the Nuggets at a 6.5, and I actually gave this to. Oh, you saw it already. So let me do this. So give me a second. I'll give you guys both of them. I'm sure you've probably seen it already, but I like the Rockets at a minus 7.5. I like the Nuggets at a minus 6.5, and then I put them together. Rockets, and you don't have to do this. I don't really recommend doing this if you're like not risk tolerant. The reason being that if any one of these teams messes up, then it messes up two of your plays. So, for example, if the Nuggets, let's say they don't cover this spread, or let's just say the Nuggets lose, then it messes up two of your plays. So I don't recommend you do this like this, where you're using the same teams as a straight and then as a parlay. But I'm very high risk tolerant, and I really trust these teams right now. So that's why I'm doing that. But again, you might want to stay away if you're not risk tolerant like I am. So then I'll give you guys the player props. So it's going to be, let's see, I'll tell you who they are. They're for the 76ers again. I really trust that they're going to win, or not win, but at least cover the spread. And it's the two players from the Brooklyn Nets. So is it Cam Johnson? Yeah. So Cam Johnson and what's the other one? Oubre. Or I guess he's not on the same team. He's over here, Oubre. So these two teams from the same for the same game. It's the two players. And it's going to be a two-man parlay, and it's going to be the Kelly Oubre for 10 points. He's averaging like 12 or 13 points per game, and I think the other game he hit. I don't have it in front of me anymore, but he went off, so his line is a little bit escalated today. And then I got Cam Johnson, so for 15, he's actually been their best player recently. So I got that one parlay right there. If you guys like this, please click on the like button. I would appreciate that. If you haven't done so, make sure you subscribe. We try to give you guys a lot of free information and a lot of free stuff. I'm actually going to go and share this right on my free channel as well. So if you haven't done that, click on the link in the description and then click on free. And that way you can get these alerts as well. So this is the other one. Joe Kick has been hitting this 25 mark. Let me just tell you exactly what it is, just so you can see I actually do my research. So I'll share this right here. Check this out. So I'll say Oubre. You can see Oubre right here. He's hitting this 12. If I went down to 10 points, you can see he's hitting this at a 90% hit rate. So that's for the 10 points for Oubre. And then we got Johnson for 15 points. You can see if I go down to 15, he's hitting again at a 90% hit rate. And then I go to Joe Kick. Joe Kick, he's projected to hit 28, but we only want him to hit 25. There it is, 90% hit rate. And then James, He's projected to hit 25. We only need him to hit 20. And again, it's 90% hit rate. So that's what it is. That's how I'm looking at it. I did do a lot of other research besides that, but overall, that's what I'm going with right here. So I hope you guys like that. If you haven't done so, make sure you subscribe and click on like. And if you have any questions, let me know. I can answer them now. Otherwise, I'll be hopping off here. I'm going to be shooting a video. I'm going to be copying the same video and putting it over on my channel as well. So make sure you subscribe for that. All right. John is saying that these are locks. Yeah, these are strong. These are very strong. Right now, after this, I'm going to go into college. After I post this video, I'm going to go into the college stuff. And actually, college has been hitting for us a lot as well. And I'm doing a very similar process across all sports. I was doing it something called Fading the Horrible Dogs for the NFL, and that was very solid. And I just kind of started transferring that over to college. So what I mean by that is I look at the horrible teams and I start there. As soon as I look at all the horrible teams, just like, for example, whenever the Wizards are playing, whenever the Jazz are playing, it used to be the Nets whenever the Nets were playing, but the Nets are actually going up. So long story short, I look at the horrible teams first, and that's where I start. Then I try to see if I can find a decent team that's playing against that horrible team. If those two things match, then I start my research from there. But if it doesn't match, let's just say two sorry-ass teams are playing against each other, I stay away. Just like the example being today, being these two weak-ass teams. I'm not even going to touch it. Portland and Charlotte, I mean, look at their records. They're not doing good at all. So there's no reason to even, there's no edge is what I'm trying to say. So I hope that makes sense, guys. I really appreciate you all that are here. I do see a little bit more viewership, so I appreciate that a lot. And just click on the link in the description. And then go to beastsportspicks.com and then go to where it says free, and that'll get you all the free stuff. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. If you guys want the VIP picks, make sure you go to the link in the description and click on or beastsportspicks.com. You'll see VIP right there. And then we're also growing our Discord channel. So let me actually show you that. Let me see if I can pull it up. Let me show up my Discord just so you can see that there is a lot of people in there. To be honest, I'm not in there too much, but I do have a business partner that's in there, and we handle a lot of things in there. So let me show you. Look at, these are all our slips. These are the over-unders. This is a lot of stuff these are all our slips. You can see all the final plays and stuff like that. There's a general chat. There's a bunch of people in here already. So it's growing, and it's only $10 a month. And then you can ask your questions in there and stuff like that. So, all right, guys, thank you so much. I hope you have a good day. Thank you. Let's have another green day. Thank you.